Hello friends, this is Unofficial Android and I'm your friend Ravinder. Today's agenda is learning Linux for the Windows people. These days, with ever-changing IT demands and pressure on employees, we have seen people moving from Windows to Linux. People work on Windows for 3 to 4 years and there comes a time that they need to work on Linux. So, in this video, we will unlock the Linux commands with what we do in Windows and we'll learn some of the basic commands that will help you to ramp up Linux. And let's start with the basic interface. Let me first tell you the operating system I'm using right now. I'm using CentOS 6.5, which is a Linux based operating system. And on the other side we have side by side Windows 7. We'll show you the basic commands and we'll also show the similar operation that we use to perform on Windows. So in order to make it easy for you to understand the command, so first of all we will go to the basic utility of the Linux system, that is the terminal. It is quite similar to that of the command prompt of Windows, and one by one we'll do almost 10 to 12 commands today. So let's start with the first one. First command is the cd command. Before starting any commands, I would like to tell you that this Linux system is a case sensitive system. So whenever you type the commands, make sure you are typing the correct, and whenever you're typing the name of the file or the folder or any directory, that should also be taken into consideration, that the caps lock for the any alphabet is required, then please do that. Use the capital whenever required. So first command is change directory, cd. cd stands for change directory. Change directory enables you to navigate through the system, files and folders. This we can do by the way of graphical means also, and we usually do this function in Windows by the graphical mode only. We used to do this function using the command prompt in some of the cases also. This is done with cd double dot cd slash to get out of the in the root directory, and similarly here in Linux, that is save cd slash home, and we have entered into the home. Now the next tab is Ravinder. As I was talking about the case sensitive, so you can see if I type here small caps Ravinder, then it will say no such directory or home directory found. So make sure you enter the exact name, or in case sometimes if we don't know the name of the file in the folder inside the directory, so what we can do, we can type the first 2 alphabets, like, and we'll get the full address by pressing the tab. First Like we know that in Windows, in Ravinder, further we have desktop documents and all these. If you want to go to some file folder directly, you can do this by giving the full address also. And we are in downloads now. We'll move one step back and we'll go to desktop only for the today, so as to make you understand all the commands. This is how we navigate, and how we navigate in Windows by clicking or using the same cd command in command prompt. So the next command which we are going to use today is the touch. Touch command is to make a file or create a file. We are creating a file here with the file name file, and the command is touch here. You can see a new file has been created. If we want to create a text file, we'll provide the extension with the file, or if any other file, asm for the assembly, and we can do this. You can see all of the files have same name, but the extension is different. That's why there is no error of the same file exists. So the next command is the copy. For copy we have command that is cp. Let me show you how to do this. First of all, let's type hello. This is Android, and we'll save this file. And now we will replicate this file with this command cp. Which file we would like to copy? File dot text. And we would like to duplicate with which file? We'll type the another file name, created, create file, or we can say t file, that for duplicate file, dot text. And you can see a new file has been created with the name dfile.txt and the same hello. This is Unofficial Android. You can open this also. So this is our third command, that is the copy. Next we'll see the command make directory, mkdir. Before moving to the make directory, let me show you how we do this in Windows. You all might be aware of this. I need not to reiterate this thing. You can see we completely control C or control V, or we use this copy and then again paste, and we can replicate the file easily. So now we are again on the Linux system. We are making a directory now, mkdir. It's our fourth command in the series. We'll create a folder with the name folder. Now you can see A folder has been created on the desktop. Now, once we have created the folder, we'll try to move a file inside this folder. So to move the file, we have command mv. We'll move d file, dfile.txt into the folder. We cannot move the file, permission denied. So let's check the permissions. First, we'll try to move. I think this file is open somewhere. That's why. We can try moving another file. This time we'll give the full path, that is /home. And you can see the file has been moved to this folder. That file might be in use in the text editor, that's why it's not able to move the file. So now, in order to move the file back to its original location, we'll enter into the folder first, folder, and we'll use the same command this time, and you can see the file is back again. And we'll out of the folder now, get out of the folder. Now we are on the desktop again. We have to done with cd, touch, cp, make directory, move, and now we'll do two commands. First is for rm to remove file. This rm is used for removing the files, and rmdir is used for removing the folders or the directories. So we are going to remove file, and you can see the file has been deleted from here. Next we'll delete the file dot text, and you can see this file is also again has been deleted. And the next command we are going to do is rmdir, and directory right now we have is folder. So the folder has been deleted now. So we have done with again cd, touch. cd is for change directory, touch is to create a file, then comes the cp, copy the file, then mkdir is for make directory, mv is to move the file, rm is to remove the file, rmdir is to remove the directory. And now next what we are left with is, let me check, we are done with this all commands. Let me show you the next one. The today's agenda is these commands only. Next command is pwd. In case sometimes while working long on the terminal we are not aware where we are currently working. So in order to know where we are working, we use the command pwd, path working directory. And in Windows we always have an idea where we are. as the address tab tells about where we are in computer, C, program files and Windows NT. And we can, clicking on the address bar, we can get the full address also. In case we can copy this and uh, move it, use to locate using the command prompt also. And to remove the files in Windows and folders, we simply use delete, and the file or folder is to be moved back into the recycle bin, and we can delete the from the recycle bin itself. In the Linux operating system, we have trash for the same purpose of recycle bin, and you can see whatever we have deleted so far, it is here. We have deleted this with the command rm and rm directory, rmdir. So the next command that we are going to use is ls small s. This is to locate all the files and folder inside the directory where we are currently working. So pwd is to locate the directory where we are, and ls is to get the idea or the all the files and folders in the next immediate folder. These are the following which we can enter: desktop, downloads and pictures, and this all. Next command which we are going to learn today is tar. Tar is a command to archive the file, is to compress the file. To create a file, to archive a file, we'll use cvf underscore cvf. We'll give a name to the file. Let's say zip.tar, and which file we would like to archive is, let me enter first into the desktop, cd. Now we can apply that command, tar cvf underscore cvf, and the file which we would like to move is file.asm, and the zip has been created of the file.asm. And to recover it back, let's say we'll delete this file now, and to extract from the tar, we just have to remove this and change this C with X. X is for extract and C is to create. And here is our file which we have archived. So these are two commands. Next, we are going to do the basic internet connectivity commands, that is the ping. To check the network interface card connectivity. Once we ping some address or some domain like www.google.com, then it continuously start pinging to the address and will not stop until we stop it. So in order to stop this, we'll press Ctrl plus C, and you'll get all the summary of the ping detail, ping command. And next command that we are going to use is if config. Fconfig is a command that let you know all the network related details, hardware and network related IP addresses, and all MAC address of your that is the physical address of your device, that may be laptop or MacBook or some embedded PCs. So this is what we get with this fconfig command. I think this is all for today. These were the file which we discussed. These were the commands, sorry, which we discussed today. I hope you like the learning. If you like our video, please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. In case if you are willing to move on and would like to learn more, please let us know in the comment section below, and we'll make some more videos on the few more basic commands, and they'll move on to the installation of softwares in Linux.